Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Doc LaFear, and I got some Battlefield 3 news concerning multiplayer maps. I think I have 10 of them here, and I think this is all of them that's going to be released with the game. So, without further ado, the very first map on the list is Operation Firestorm, and this is just basically large-scale assaults for Iran's biggest source of oil between U.S. and Russia. So that's interesting. So it's basically just one big oil rig, I guess you can say. I'll be putting pictures on the screen, so it's not that big of a deal. You can see it for yourself. I mean, I'll talk a little bit about the maps and stuff. So, and next we all know this one, Operation Metro. It's basically just U.S. forces secure like a financial district in central Paris, and then they move through the subways. We all know what that is. We've played it. If you haven't, I don't know. And the next map is Tehran Highway, and Tehran is spelled Tehran. And this is just basically flight control and whatnot. It really is just a highway. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they break down this map, and it looks interesting to play. So I'm very interested to play it. And the very next map that we have is Damavand Peak, and this is looks like a rugged mountaintop. And you've actually seen this from, I think, a trailer where they jump off a little ledge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you should probably go watch the trailer too. But it's at the very end of some of the trailers, and they jump off, and it makes for an epic scene. But basically, it just looks like a lot of mountaintops. I forgot the maps out of Battlefield Bad Company 2 that it looks like. But I can sort of relate from this map to that one out of Battlefield Bad Company 2 that had a lot of mountains on it. So, and moving on, the very next map that you're going to see is Grand Bazaar. And it's bizarre. Not really from the picture that I'm going to be looking at here. It has a few buildings and a few gates. It really just looks like dark alleys, which is kind of what I'm used to, because that's what I started with. And I don't know what else to say about this map, except for, you know, it's made inside of central Tehran, like the Tehran map that I just discussed. That's where it's located, and that's all I have about Grand Bazaar. And this next map should come a surprise to no one. Caspian Border, and pretty wide open map, forest. Nothing much else to say. I mean, there's gonna be, you know, Conquest especially. I don't know if Rush will be on it, but I don't know what they're doing with that exactly. If there's gonna be Rush and Conquest on like all the maps or just most of them. But I'm pretty sure most of us know what this map looks like because of trailers and gameplay as such. And next is Seine Crossing, and this just looks like in Paris it actually looks like a main city in Paris, to be honest. It seems like it's outside of Operation Metro, like right beside of it, to be honest. Like if you go out of the map of Operation Metro to like the side of it and you look over, this is kind of what it is. I can see that because, you know, it just looks like it was. I don't know how much to explain it, but that's pretty much what it looks like. It's basically located in downtown Paris. So, moving on, we have Nasher Canals, or in canals as they say it on the map, and it has a few railroads, and it actually reminds me of somewhere around where I live. It's not exactly, you know, 100%, but it kind of looks like off the harbor somewhere, and that's basically it. A lot of water vessels to the side, and, you know, this might be a fun map to play on, not gonna lie. And the next map we have is Karg Island. Obviously, it is an island, and it sort of reminds me of Oasis by just looking at it. And if you haven't played Oasis, it was a really good conquest map, especially on attacking, because it was a really, really good momentum build, and it looks a lot like it. So, I mean, it says that the United States tried to take control over this Russian island, and it sort of reminds me of Oasis. And of course, all this is fictional, pretty much, like the scenarios that plays out in it that I've been saying. So, Karg, just basically an island. Compare it to Oasis, if you will. And that's all I have for the multiplayer maps. There might be a few more, there might not, but this is all the maps that I have so far. So that's basically it for this one. If you have any other questions, please comment, and I'll try to get to them if you have any questions at all. And I'll be leaving links inside the description as well in case you want to go and see it for yourself. So hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.